Like anything, preparation is the key. So before you book your retreat or anything from that perspective, you want to prepare, because the more you prepare, the cheaper the tickets are that you're going to get, from a multitude of places, the cheaper the accommodations are going to be. And in some cases, maybe even cheaper, the actual ayahuasca ceremony would be itself. A couple months beforehand, you would book the ayahuasca ceremony. We paid $2,000 a piece. That included going to the retreat, staying there, meals, I believe for 8 days. We flew from Atlanta to Lima. I believe it was around $400 a person. You can't fly directly to Iquitos, and now Iquitos is the basis of your ayahuasca trip. So you're going to fly into Lima. I would highly recommend staying there, 3-4 days. Various things there. You're going to have a wonderful culture in Lima. The restaurants are going to be insane. A plethora of things to do. Once again, for pretty cheap. I've traveled all over the world. Central and South America are probably some of the cheapest places that I've traveled. You can get hotel rooms, $30 a night American. You'll get internet, you'll get television, you'll get air conditioning, you'll get a great room. After you would go to Lima, you would fly to Iquitos. Once again, I recommend having all these flights booked before you go, because sometimes the internet's spotty. And once you get to the retreat, like a flight back to book and everything else from that perspective, you might not get, because 9 times out of 10, you're probably not going to have internet at these retreats. Get to the Iquitos a couple days before the retreat, because Iquitos is one of the coolest places in the world. Once again, the hotels in Iquitos aren't very expensive. Depending upon what you want to spend, you can get something as cheap as $10 American, $30, $40 American is going to get you a great place. In terms of help or questions you might need, the owner of the retreat is going to guide you through the process. They'll send you itineraries. They'll recommend what airports to fly in. They might have agreements with certain hotels. We probably spent around $4,000. I think you could probably get, a little bit lower or a little bit higher, depending upon what you are comfortable with. But remember, you're over in Peru once in a lifetime. So while you're over there, we also, hiked, Machu Picchu, did the entire Inca Trail for 4 or 5 days, and had an absolutely wonderful time. Incredible country. People treat you well. I highly recommend doing the ayahuasca ceremony and, enjoying the fruits of Peru. Our total trip, we probably spent, 6-7 weeks over there. Of course, with the ayahuasca. And then, hey, enjoy yourself and be safe.